Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Modern Stone Age. Last video we tried to do something a little different, talking about things at home and with 3D printing. But now we're back in the shop here today. Had somebody reach out asking about trying to get some action shots of the saws running, doing profiles and things like that. Unfortunately, the last couple nights we have done profiles, but I didn't capture any video of them actually running. So I just wanted to show you what we've been doing, which is last night we took this piece of 6-inch and we cut a couple of strips out of it. That'll be a 4.5 and then down to, I think it's 1.25 or 1.5 on the front there. We're going to cut some angles on those. One of them is going to be the large top, and then the other strip is going to be the 2 legs, one on either side. So we're just moving the big slab out of the way. We'll take it up with the forklift, separate these pieces, line them up, and then cut those angles on there. So in the end, they'll end up looking like the one from yesterday, which are these 3. So these have a bit of a lip on the back of them, not like the ones we did last night. But so we've got this big one for the middle with the angles cut on both sides, and then the 2 legs, a left and a right leg, for a surround on a fireplace. So we just got to go ahead and sand these down and get them finished up, put them on a pallet, and ready to install. We've also been cutting a bunch of brick corners. So various different corners that they wanted. Some of them are 1 1/8 thick corners. Some of them are 1 1/8 on the short, but then they wanted like 5/8 on the long side. So they're kind of goofy and different and then we will have a series, I don't see any of them yet, that are just 5/8. So unfortunately, even though we have the thin saw, and we'll cut all the flats on the thin saw, we can only really feed it through once for the corners, and then we got to come over here and finish the corner and chop them. So we got the jig set right there, ready to go. We just slap it up there. So we've got these with the ones cut on the short side. We'll just go ahead and finish the long way. We've had some trouble trying to do it on the thin saw, as it will push them around, move them around. They end up tipping and twisting, and then you get a bunch of rubble out the other end, as opposed to the good corners. So we just feed them through on the short side to cut the short way, and then come and finish the corner by hand, kind of thing. So other than that, I don't know what else we've been doing. Just the surrounds, the brick. We had a big dolomite project come through that was about 14 pieces, treads and stuff. That's this yellow stone. Those are a couple leftover pieces. But other than that, yeah, it's business as usual. It's just been, unfortunately, too busy to do a bunch of videos, so I figured I would jump in and do one about a few minutes before we got going here. So have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one.